Greetings, friends. Let's talk today about the difference between busyness and productivity. When I was at university, I promised myself at the beginning of the year that I would write the perfect term paper. I imagined how I would read sources every day, find unique material, and write one paragraph of text, one paragraph at a time. But for some reason, I started working only in the last week. If you recognize yourself, do not be surprised, because this behavior is normal for every person. For the first time, Parkinson said about it in his book. The law goes as follows. Work fills all the time allotted to it. For example, right now, I need to finish a video for my channel. According to Parkinson's law, no matter how much time I have, I won't finish before the deadline. That's why I always set a minimum time for my work. Let's imagine that you need to write a 2-page text. It will take you 2 hours, but you allocate a whole day for this work. Then your brain sort of looks at that number, adjusts, and makes the task harder on its own to fill all the empty time. How does it make the task harder? Well, for one, it reduces the speed of its work. You suddenly start to think very slowly. Each new line is given hard. Your thoughts get confused. Or your brain may start endlessly generating excuses. Here you have already taken up the work, wrote one line, and then suddenly remember that you need to urgently call someone. It can also forget about the task at hand. In short, our brain has many tools, but the goal is always the same. Stretch the task out over all the time available. Bottom line, you're actually writing a simple 2-page text all day long, and you're also stressed out. So the first rule of productivity is to set the amount of time you can complete a task, but no more. And overstretching time is dangerous for us. We think we're working, we think we're writing a term paper, we're doing something, so we can't do anything else, including rest. But in reality, the real work stands still, and we are in a suspended, half-adequate state. But how to feel this law in everyday life? Make a schedule for the week. Write down how much time you will need to complete each task, and then divide it in half. Once you get to work, you'll find that you get things done much faster than before. Your brain will operate in a different mode, faster and more efficiently. Don't be surprised. It really works, and there are examples in history. Not long ago in Soviet times, school children studied only 10 grades. At the end of school, managed to master more than many graduates of modern universities know. This is a very clear confirmation of Parkinson's law. Don't stretch your time at work in the hope of doing better. On the contrary, it will decrease your productivity, but it will increase your busyness and deprive you of proper rest. You can actually do 100 times more. Productivity to you, and all the best.